Hey everyone, I wanted to get on here real quick before I head out to my crop. I am super excited. It's a crop on Friday and Saturday. Friday it started at 1 o'clock. I'm not gonna go until after work, so I've got about probably another 15 minutes before I can head out. I'm gonna drop off Eli at a friend's house and then head over to the crop. And the crop goes till like 11 o'clock tonight, and then tomorrow all day from 8 a.m. till 10. I'm not sure how long, like how early I'm gonna get there or how late I'm gonna stay, but I plan to really try to like focus on printing photos. And I wanted to show you guys my techniques for that and like my thought process behind it. So hopefully if you are struggling with trying to get photos printed, maybe you know, if you have a crop coming up or if you have a couple hours that you can sit down in your craft room or on the couch even, you can kind of go through this similar process. This may or may not work for me. I have no idea. I haven't done this way before, but my current process isn't working. So let me tell you what my current process is. I go and I print photos and I look at the set of photos and I'm like, okay, so there's 20 photos from this particular event or whatever we're doing. And I kind of narrow it down where I'm like, all right, maybe I'll need 2 or 3 4x6s. I'll put a couple of photos in the Project Life app. So I'll make them 3x4 and I'll print them out. And that's really all I do. I have no other plans. Then I stick them in the envelope and then I go through the box. Then I try to find papers and sketches to make a layout. And the way I'm gonna do it now is I'm going to do all 3 of those together. So my little list here, it's handwritten. I took maybe an hour, 2 hours, probably 2 hours. But I will say that I have like front and back several pages of photos that I want to get printed. And so what I did, so let's say I have the Harry Potter collection. I think it's by Echo Park, maybe Simple Stories, I'm not sure which one, but the entire collection, stickers, paper, everything, because we went to Universal for Eli's 11th birthday and we just did the Harry Potter experience. And when I say that, like we spent the entire day in both parks just doing the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Like we didn't go outside of those 2 sections, and it took us the entire day to experience it, and we didn't even experience the entire thing. So I have his 11th birthday, and then we also went this past year because he asked to go again for this birthday, but this time we went, like we did some of the Harry Potter stuff, like he wanted to pull out some things, but then he also wanted to do Universal and ride some rides and things like that. So I have those photos as well. So my plan is to sit down with my phone and my laptop and figure out what layouts I want to create, what photos are going to go on those layouts, and what sketches I'm going to use, so that when I go to print those photos, I'm going to say, all right, this is the sketch that I'm going to use. It calls for 6 photos. The photos are 2 4x6s, 3 3x4s, and 1 2x2, or whatever the situation may be. And then print the photos to match the sketch. And then also I have the paper that goes with it, right? I haven't done that before, and I feel like this is one of those things that it's like common sense. You should have done it this way the entire time, but I also feel like it might take a little bit of work. My friend Abby, the girl I'm going to the crop with, she actually has a spreadsheet that she uses where this is all divided up. So I'm going to kind of take a look at her spreadsheet, and it's on Google Drive. So she's gonna share her spreadsheet with me, and I'm gonna obviously delete all of her information but use the format and see if I can make that work for me. So here are the things that I want to get accomplished. Let's see if it actually happens or not. So I have Harry Potter 2 visits, his 11th birthday, which I know is going to be multiple layouts, and then also our 2023 visit. I purchased recently the Doodlebug Pumpkin Spice Collection. It was on like a peachy cheap deal, and then I had to go to scrapbook.com and like purchase all the other pieces because it was super cute. So I'm going to find photos to use that collection. We go to Harvest Holler, which is a pumpkin patch, but it's like bigger than a pumpkin patch. There's all kinds of stuff there. So we've gone there the last 2 years, probably more than that, but definitely want to use the last 2 years and use the pumpkin spice doodlebug collection because it's super, super cute. I also have the Great Outdoors doodlebug collection that I bought it because it was cute and I have no idea. So I'm gonna like look through all of my photos and see if I can find any like camping photos or like outdoor photos that I can use with that collection and then create that as well. I have the Hocus Pocus Echo Park collection, which is a super old collection, but last Halloween, so 2022, I dressed up with 2 of my friends as the Sanderson sisters. So I'm gonna use that collection to scrapbook those. So I wanna print that out. I also have America the Beautiful, which I bought recently in like an Echo Park warehouse sale. And so thought maybe I could pull out some 4th of July photos to use with that. I have this bug collection from Echo Park that I've had forever. And I was like looking through my photos online, trying to figure out what I could use. And I was like, oh, I have these photos from It's Tough to Be a Bug, which is a show at Animal Kingdom. And it is going away very soon, I think within the next year or so. So I was like, oh, it's like me with the big bug glasses. And I took a bunch of pictures of like the indoor decorations and things like that. So it's like, I'm gonna use that, even though it has nothing to do with Disney. The collection is like meant for little kids who are playing with bugs, but I'm gonna make it work because I wanna use that paper and that works for it. I also have Once Upon a Time Echo Park collection, which is like a prince theme. So like think princess, but for boys. So it has like the Sword and the Stone and dragons and things like that. And I was very, very lucky to pull the sword from the stone at Magic Kingdom, which is something that doesn't happen often. I can tell you that I have tried to pull that sword from the stone every time I've gone to Magic Kingdom, and it's never been successful until like maybe 6 months ago. So I was like, I'm gonna use that collection, Once Upon a Time Echo Park, to scrapbook the pulling the sword from the stone. I also have Howdy, which is a Simple Stories collection, and I have 2 photos that I'm gonna use. Eli, I don't have a lot of photos of him when he was little, so I was like trying to go through and see what photos I can pull from him, and I found some pictures of him on the horse at the farm that we used to go to that's now shut down. So I'm gonna use that for that. And then like there's just, I keep going down, like there's all these other, so a big list. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but those are layouts that are gonna be coming very, very soon. I'm super excited about it. I also found photos in my Google Photos that I wanted to print that I didn't pair with collections. I just felt like I needed to get those collections out, or those photos out, and maybe I'll look to find collections with those. And then more photos from my Google Photos that I need to print. I have photos from my Google Drive that I want to print, photos from my iPhone that I want to print. But then the last thing that I want to show you is I've been trying to watch more content on YouTube to like get more inspiration and be more willing to scrapbook and more in the mood of scrapbooking. And I feel like watching other creators do that might help out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layouts that I want to scrap lift from creators on YouTube. So obviously I will, when I create those, I will probably pull from these. So like I'm gonna either pull from Scrapbook Generation sketches or page map sketches or YouTube videos that I recently watched. I'm going to pull from those to be able to get layouts done as well. So come along with me this weekend, super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this one now since it's at 10 minutes. I didn't realize that I was gonna talk that long. And then I'll just kind of piece together some of the different shots throughout the weekend, and I'll probably post that either late Saturday night or Sunday. So I am so appreciative of all of you guys in regards to just the video that I posted the other day. All of you who have come in and commented and told me that you are so glad that I'm back. I am so appreciative of that. It really was heartwarming to hear all of your comments about how much you guys miss me and how much you are so happy that I'm back creating. So hopefully I will be able to continue to bring you guys content. Again, I will say it, I said it in that first video, but I will say it again. YouTube is restricting a lot of the things that I can and can't do on YouTube because I have taken that long break and my watch hours are really low. So if you would love to support me if you could go back and watch some of my older videos. I have tons of content, and I would love for you guys to bring up my watch hours so that YouTube doesn't think that I'm a brand new content creator. And any help that you guys are willing to help out with, I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate. All right, guys, as always, I hope that you are having a scrappy day, because I sure am as well.